If your soul is not healthy, no matter how much you achieve, no matter how much money you make, you're not going to feel like you're fulfilled. And I know a lot of us set goals. We know about the SMART goals: specific, measurable, actionable, time-bound, realistic. Yes, SMART, I was missing the R. We all know about setting SMART goals. And I've always set goals, but I would set this goal and then sometimes I feel like there's something missing. Because it feels like you can just pick anything and just say, I want to make 1 million euros by the end of 2024. And it just doesn't, they don't work, right? We set goals that are disempowered and goals that don't work.
Guys, so in this video I want to talk about a new way I am starting to set my goals, which is a little bit different from how I have been doing it in the past. Enjoy and let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on this video.
To separate my goals into 3 different categories. I have 3 different categories of goals: your soul goals, your personal goals, and your expressions or legacy goals. Soul goals, things that are not super tangible but would improve who you are as a person. Personal goals are goals that will improve the quality of life that you're living here on earth. And then the third goals, your expressions and your visionary goals or your legacy goals, are going to make the world a better place than when you met it. The first category, I call them the soul goal. It's goals that really pertain to me, my body, my soul, and my spirit. And I'm always working on them simultaneously. The soul goal, and I think this is the most important goal you should set for yourself. The soul goal has to do with things that are intangible. Things like how you feel, your emotions, how you react to people. Your soul goal has to do with your mind. For example, how healthy you want your mind to be, how resilient do you want to be, emotionally resilient, how do you want to react to people, how do you want to feel, how radiant do you want to feel, how do you want to feel just going through life. And this is something that people don't set enough goals for, because the soul is always going to be with you. And if your soul is not healthy, no matter how much you achieve, no matter how much money you make, you're not going to feel like you're fulfilled. The soul goal helps you to feel fulfilled no matter how you do in your other goals, because it determines how much your level of happiness from the inside. I think it's very important to set your soul goals, and examples of these goals include how you want to treat people, so how much joy you want to feel regardless of what situations you're in, how resilient you are when bad things happen, how you want to react when things are out of your control happen, how you want to just treat people, how you want to feel regardless of what's happening. So those are examples of soul goals, and they're things you can do deliberately to feel certain ways. You can read certain books, how you want to make sure you're not comparing yourself to people. That's a soul goal. It's not tangible. When you meet those goals, it doesn't change what's in your bank account. It doesn't change, how people see you, right? When they just look at you, but it just changes how you feel, and helps you navigate through life as a better, healthier, and wiser person. So for body, is just being healthy. What am I eating? How am I working out? Just, making sure that the body I am can carry me for the vision I have, or can carry me through life. That's the body goals, and there are different things I want to do in different seasons in life. And then the spirit goal is more like the spiritual, how you communicate to your maker, how your spirit feels, like how enriched you are you able to pray. Spirit goals and soul goals, like meditation, kind of like falls under both of them. But how in tune are you with your maker and with the spiritual part of your body? Soul goal is very important. Your body and your spirit can go together with it, or you can also separate them. So that's the first goal that you need to set. The next categories of goals you need to set are your personal goals. And then these are things that have to do with you and how things that improve the quality of your life on earth. So things like your finances, your relationships, your family. There's this tool called the 12 Life Compass system that I use, developed by Cindy Trim and Debola Dejikoromi. Those are the people I learned it from. So usually there's an 8-part life compass, but they created the 12 parts, which includes your brand, your spirituality, just all the parts of you that help you live better on earth. Finances, health, all of that is in the 12 life compass. If I see it, I'll put it up on the screen. So you should either pick 1 to 3 of these sections and create goals for them. So for example, you might want to create goals for your finances. Ideally, you shouldn't set goals for all 12, because then that's overwhelming, but all these 12 parts of your life should be working concurrently. So you should set goals for the ones that you want to improve upon, which ideally should be the lowest ones, while the other ones are going on autopilot, but they're still quite healthy. So that's the second category of goals. And the third category of goals I call like my expression goal, is really how I want the world to perceive me, what I want to contribute to the world, and how I want them to see. So for example, me doing YouTube and the kind of content I put out there, this is one of my legacy goals or my expressions. Books I write, for example, just the things I do that the world sees and can also stand the test of time, possibly, I put them under my expression. So if I'm going to have like a coaching company, if I'm going to have like an NGO, for example, those things come under expression goals. So like I said, goals for how you want the world to see you. So give you an example, if you're going to pick one goal from each category. So for soul goal, you can say in Q2 2024, I want to stop comparing myself with people on Instagram. So that can be a soul goal. The next goal for your personal goal can be, I want to lose 25 kg. And then you can also have a finance goal too. Can be, I want to make 30,000 euros by the end of the quarter. And then the last one for your expression goals can be, I want to mentor 12 young girls. Can you see how these are different sections of your life? So in that quarter, you're not comparing yourself, which is something people don't really see, but you feel. Then the second part, if you make money, it makes your life better. You can do more. When you make money, you feel, when you lose 12 kg, you're also lighter. You can also do more, makes the quality of your life better. And then mentoring 10 or 12 girls, it doesn't really do much for you. Of course, it does much for your soul because you have some contentment in there, you feel some joy, but it helps the world be a better place. You help to leave the world a better place than when you met it. So those are kind of like 3 goals or 4 goals that you can set for a quarter, and then you can then make them smart. So you can make them very super specific. 10, this is how I'm going to go about it. You measure it, what's the risks to it, what could stop you, and what are the tasks you're going to do underneath it. And when you do this, then you calendarize. So you put all of this in your calendar so that you know when exactly you'll be doing it. So you want to lose 12 kg, you're going to do this by working out. Are you going to work out twice a week? Put it in your calendar. With contentment, are you going to read about contentment? How much time you spend on social media? Those kind of things, you are going to then put it on there, on your calendar, on your notes, to document it, to make sure that it's written somewhere. So yeah, just very simple. Just to recap, have 3 categories of goals: your soul goals, your personal goals, and your expressions or legacy goals. Soul goals, things that are not super tangible but would improve who you are as a person. Personal goals are goals that will improve the quality of life that you're living here on earth. And then the third goals, your expressions and your visionary goals or your legacy goals, are going to make the world a better place than when you met it. And some of your goals might intertwine between both multiple categories, and that's also fine. Make sure they're smart, make sure you calendarize it, make sure you're tracking it. Yes, that's something. Make sure you're tracking it so that you know how you're doing. And if possible, make sure you try to set goals on a 90-day time period so that you don't have, it's not too long and it's also not too short. I hope this was helpful for you, and let me know in the comment section. Like we always do, like this video, subscribe, and share, and have a great rest of the day.